Keep yelling. So
I am not yelling, I am speaking the facts. Just because you speak in a low tone doesn't mean you are right.
Even more degenerate shit on sexual sex.
Let's see you crawling.
Why are people actually beating you across the world? Why are people not serving you like leaving their hotels across the world?
right now, my friend.
I don't think you're received by
If you once more, you say anything bad,
Don't tell me what
you can yell. Understand? Listen, you can yell. If you one more time, I will take the woman of your house. Understand? I will take the woman of your house. I will get the and I will make a shoe out of those, and I will put my shoe in the Palestinian kids' street.
You're a salakute is what you are. So can you tell me?
Shut the fuck up, man. Go fuck
Okay,
yourself.
great, thank you. Can you tell me whose custody were they under?
What?
Whose custody were they under? Whose supervision were they under?
What does that mean? If you are in my custody, I am giving you food, you fucking Zionist. And Arhan comes and kills you, and the blame is on me. Are you fucking idiot? How are you even trying to justify it?
Absolutely, you were taking care of
their hostages are in Hamas captivity. Why will they bomb? Why will they bomb? Why will, oh, you idiot. Oh, you bloody fucking, idiot, you fucking refugee.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
You fucking Rojnia Listen. Yeah, Hitler fucked your mother, parents, and they not came into existence. Don't tell me this.
Alright, so Thor, are you gonna give me something intellectual, or are you just gonna keep screaming like a hyena?
I am telling you, the father of the babies came out and said that it was Israeli bombs who killed the babies.
No, he didn't.
Right?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
Yes, he did. I have proof for it. It is reported by all the media houses in the world.
No problem.
Are you so blind that you fail to see it?
Humble, yes I do. Humble me and put it in the comments. Go ahead.
Ajay, can you do it for me? जब तक मैं इसकी माँ बहन करूँ? Yes, someone is doing, don't worry. Time,
Wait, it's very simple. I'm waiting, don't worry. What? Show me where the husband came out and said that the Israeli army does it. So. Yeah. Don't forget to dig a little bit deeper when you're looking up your ass.
So how many women?
You're gonna have to look very nice.
Well, 1 second.
Don't forget.
Answer my question.
Make sure to use your left hand, not your right hand. You gotta use your right hand to eat your right side.
Why you guys yell at
Shut up,
people?
motherfucker. How many women?
Excuse me, Michael. I was not speaking to you.
I'm saying yelling.
Excuse me.
Unruly fucking apes.
For real. Why don't you get
You
some chance to
guys
see
deserve
how
some
the
kind of
answer?
treatment. Okay? Decency is
Oh,
not
you
for
guys?
Yes, decency
You
is
guys?
not
Yeah,
for you.
see, this is
You
how-
exactly deserve the
Ma'am,
way you are getting treated here. This is how you guys should be spoken to. No. You are not respecting any respect here. You will not get a bit of respect here. This is how you would be treated. This is how you would be treated. This is nothing. If there is a possibility of treating you guys even more badly, people are going to know that you guys are treated poorly and something touching you people on.
You're right.
Hey, excuse me, pedophile. Nobody asked you.
It's my
You're a pedophile.
You got molested by your father. You got molested by your father. You're a rat.
Oh, look.
The Israelis killed the babies. The Israelis killed the babies. And they blew up the mother. They didn't get the body because they couldn't find her. The Israelis are killing the children. They killed the Israelis. Hannibal directed. They're disgusting. They kill all the babies. They killed the Israeli babies. They use them to commit war crimes. don't care about the hostages. It's a disgusting way the Israeli society is. They are defamatory. They hate children. They love to kill
Abby, Eva, I'm back. I couldn't resist. I'm going to go in the bathroom soon to take out the bed.
Oh, it did? Wow. Should have filmed it, actually. Should have screen recorded it. Fuck. Damn, did you record it? It's not like it really fucking matters. Who cares? But I roasted Diego again this morning for a good hour. I don't know if it's on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I couldn't resist. Oh, it's just like, he's so stupid. So, and I don't feel bad for him because he does get angry and then he gets very defensive, and I don't know, you just have to listen to it because it's like he wants to like have friends and fit in or like have influence or be respected, but it's like, how do you expect respect when you don't give respect? It's just so stupid. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we need it. It really doesn't matter. I'm moving on. Like, you know, anytime that I go into one of his rooms or listen in, it's like on me. You know, that's what I believe is that when you create a room and you have the green bean, you are the spider and you cast your web of despair. And anyone who comes in to ask questions or to answer questions is essentially a fly. And so that's the way to look at this. And, you know, you're my fly right now. Look, I'm a spider, you're a fly. You're trapped in my web of despair. But, yeah, my friend is in Washington, D.C. right now at CPAC. I wish I went, because I got a press credential, but I was just like, you know, I should have gone. It could have been big, meaning like it would have been good for me to like get footage of this event, but I didn't go. Cash Patel seems okay to me. No problems there as far as I know. But, you know, I know you don't like the Indians, don't trust them. I agree. I've had problems, but sometimes there are very good ones. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Yes. Nathan ran from the law to Israel. They had the most pedophiles there.
Your mom's really Jewish.
Convicted felon.
You actually are.
So educated.
He fled, he helped him flee. He's a natural, disgusting animal that touches children. He was part of the Israeli Mossad ring in Lusevitz. They was hiding the children under the tunnels. They found the hidden railroad tunnels with the heavy seats. This was Nathan's people. They're disgusting.
You think so?
Disgusting barbarians. Disgusting animals. They was at the Lusevitz, you disgusting animals. The Lusevitz down in Brooklyn, the Underground Railroad. It was in the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad. There was blood sheet. There was blood sheets everywhere. This is the disgusting animals that these weasels, these people using the Judaism religion to be animals. They're disgusting. Terrorists, baby killers, killed their own hostages. This is disgusting. They killed their own hostages.
Every word he's saying is true. Why are you guys getting triggered for it?
Because they're getting true.
Why are you guys getting triggered for it?
No, Thor, it's true. It's exactly, he's talking about himself. It's an autobiography.
No, it's about IDF. IDF is nothing else, but they are the provisioning of Hitler.
About himself, and then he's on here.
No, you guys are, the whole world is what are you defending? What the hell are you trying to defend? The whole world is missing on you. The whole world is criticizing you. There are total tragedies against your country. Your women, your Frenchmen, your children are not being genocide. You guys are letting what are you saying? The whole world is you guys are being in Europe, you guys are being beaten.
It was the Jews. Well, they touched the children. The Jews.
Say the person from the country who actually inflicted 70% of the casualties on children and women.
Right.
Have some shame, you fucking idiots. You're scared.
girls and children they have killed and bombed. Disgusting.
Guys, can I say something?
No, I don't know.
Yes, let A speak, let A speak.
Okay, so Nathan, hold on, guys. Guys, hold on, may I please speak? Thank you. Nathan is, hold on,
I don't
guys.
think you took your finger far.
A speak. Only Ace will speak. Give her time. She has been waiting for a long time now.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a long time too for the fact. I'm still waiting for it.
Everyone knows the fact. Really, do
Nobody
I
knows
need to
about
give it to
it.
you? Ask anyone about the fact. Ask anyone who is not Jewish about the fact. Ask anyone who is not a Jewish about the fact. And we all know the total Jewish population in the world is no more than 10 million. So now, I am telling you, ask anyone in the world about the facts, you will get the facts. Not F-A-C-T-S. P-H-A-C-T-S, bro.
Okay, Ace, what was your
BB Netanyahu gave the order for them to bomb those children. Oh, I'm sorry, Ace. I'm sorry.
You're all
I'm
crazy.
sorry, Ace. Sorry.
Okay, no, don't need to say sorry. I need to say this. This man, whatever this thing is called, Nathan, he said that every single Palestinian person is going to be gone from there. He has gone so far to justify the Malik comment. This man also, funny enough, has said that because, you know, the Jews had done all these horrible things, that some of the things that do happen to them, it was kind of, it had to happen, in essence, and
No, that's not
he
what I
actually
said.
said
I
it.
said it was because of
Well,
God.
you also, yeah, but then you also said that, I asked you about the Holocaust.
Yeah, the God is behind everything. Yes.
Yeah, so basically, guys, it's no one's fault. If people are
I never said
anti-Semitic
nobody's
and do
fault.
horrible things, it's just Hashem. Do you know how stupid that is for
Yes,
me to say?
Hashem is no, it's not stupid at all because you don't understand
It
how
is
free will
stupid.
works.
You
and how-
said, I said
and
to
you
you,
don't-
I mean, the Holocaust is fucking disgusting, and you're like, God did it. God's
I
the one
said
that came and
God's
fucking
hand is in
burned.
everything. Yes.
All right, okay. So you, this is a person you're talking to right now, who is
Yeah, I'm sorry
a
that you
Jewish
actually
person
comprehend that
who
concept.
actually thinks that God, it wasn't Hitler, guys. God
No, it was
made Hitler do it. Oh, well, God made him do it, right? He said
Well, he was-
because of the fault of some of the Jewish people, the entire tribe is being punished for 2,000 years.
All the good
Oh,
and all the
this
evil all emanates
this
from God.
man also
Everything
has
comes
said,
from God. Everything
did you
has
not
God's
just,
hand in it.
your God seems very genocidal.
Everything has God's hand
Your
in it.
version
You
of
just don't
God
understand how
is
free
very
will works, my dear.
genocidal. You
Okay,
talked
you don't know
about,
how free will
you
works.
talked about, no, this is
Alright.
also called determinism and free will. You
No,
talked about
yeah,
that
okay.
every
Guess
guy,
what?
you
They're not
said in
mutually
48 hours, what did you say? The Palestinians are going to be gone from the land. Just watch, guys.
Correct.
Every
Yeah, they
single
will be.
one.
Yes, they will be.
Why?
Yeah,
What,
absolutely.
God told you? God told you? God told you.
No, because we made
Who
that
told
decision.
you?
And by the way, yes, God, because
That's what all the niggas say.
Shut the fuck up.
Hi, Edmund.
Hi, are you like whispering because you're at home?
I like ASMR.
Oh, good. Oh my God, it's so early. Your fat ass should get up and go get on the ground and rotate your fat ass head over your other fucking fat ass head and stretch and get like a lower back pop and then do an upward dog and a downward dog and then pull your hamstring and your fat fucking thighs and then, and then you're gonna get the yoga and take a deep breath. It's all about breathing. Keep breathing, fatty. Keep breathing, fatty. I can't believe they suspended the account. That's too bad. We should have downloaded or screen recorded the video, then re-uploaded that to YouTube for historical purposes. What were we thinking? Fuck. We should have documented the terrorists. That way, when the dumb bitch comes back here, we could have been like, listen, you stupid bitch. Here's a YouTube video. Yeah, you're not thinking fast enough or smart enough because you're fat. You're not going to the gym enough. If you were working out every day, you'd be smarter, fatless. And you wouldn't have these big messes. Well, that's because you're a fat pig already. So if you lose weight, you'll become more responsible, fatty. You too, Ryan. Stop having seizures. Start going to the gym and eating fucking chicken burritos every once in a while. Get some protein in that fucking body of yours. Okay, my rant is done. I am complete.
How do you know I'm eating chicken burritos?
I'm just trying to give you some protein.
You could. I've been wanting some.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to figure out where you went wrong and go back to that place and then do some type of reverse engineering,
Yeah.
and then you can figure out, what went wrong.
How to extract the protein from Edmund.
No.
Bald head.
You could be my towel boy at like a pool cabana party or something, like, give you $50 or something to like put the champagne in the bucket. I don't know. I'll be back.
Election, you need to be a Quebecer anyways, because Quebecers only vote for Quebecers. I mean, that's the situation.
Talking Quebecers have silver spoon up their ass. They need to be put in their place too. I don't know how we do that.
That's what I mean. But if the 51st meeting happens,
You only got that fucking shit in their license plate.
oh, actually, you know what? I think we have the most to lose in Quebec from this. No matter what happens, we're gonna be the biggest losers in Canada.
Yo, hey, please don't tell me that's your left foot because, dude, what is that? Were you like wearing high heels for 20 years or something? What the fuck happened to your foot?
Why did you go wild on Diego?
What do you mean, why did I go wild on Diego? He's just as stupid as you. I came to the conclusion that if you use the word Jew in every other sentence, that's like saying gay all the time in the 1980s or something. Like, you guys are
Are you
gay.
just trying to take away from your own behavior?
Man, behavior. You gotta have some boundaries if you gotta know your boundaries. He's a wannabe Jew.
Retard. This is wisdom on YouTube. I have archived over 50,000 conversations.
I love the intro. Thanks, Sasha.
He got like 10 years of his life deleted in a heartbeat.
No, it's back. They brought it
Oh,
back.
you got it back?
Yeah, it's back. It's
What's
back.
back? Nora's account?
No, my main YouTube account.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nora's Twitter. Did you ever send that to you? What? No. You're talking about the
Let me try it out.
No, the newer account got taken down according to Abby.
Yeah, we checked it. Well, there's. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, don't mention the thing we were talking about. Anyway.
Did you ever? Do you know Nora's side? It's a hotel? That's not a hotel.
No.
Don't mention it.
But you met her? Who did?
I'm asking Sasha.
No, I didn't. I know nothing except all the drama.
Bro, she like.
Probably bipolar.
100%.
Schizophrenic. But you never talked to her? You never saw her in her room?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you have no clue, dude.
Rabbi, you don't think you can be a schizophrenic bipolar?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
What do you think? Schizophrenic is like Down syndrome or something?
No. I don't
The
think so.
wildest bit I thought was looking back on it is that when the video emerged, right, in equal parts, it was shocking because, right, oh my god, this is like, I know this person. What the fuck? It's got 10 million views, right?
100 hours, yeah? Like, you know them.
But the other bit is like, it was also, so in equal measure, shocking, but somehow also not surprising.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like, what? Like,
Well, maybe here's a I'm gonna pause as an idea. So Clubhouse rewards mental stability because it's exciting. It's like a fucking tabloid magazine or whatever. And in order to get these groups of people to like you, to upvote you, and then to elevate you to the position of power, you need to be crazy and all that. Maybe she imported that persona into the real world because she lacked, appropriate discernment, and this could be an just obvious psychological mechanism.
No, it's a combination of everything. It's a clown house, it's her life. It's not some type of like fake out. It's her creating a manifesto. Like that's her going away video.
I think Clown House facilitates.
she was gonna have that episode anyway, but the content is definitely been influeed by Coinhouse, right? Like, some of the things.
you, Diego. I love you. You saved my life in Vegas.
I'm sad I missed this because this sounds like one of the best things in Clubhouse in the last
Yeah. I thought I was gonna like retire after this one. But you know, it turns out that it's so pathetic and stupid that like even if you were to make a Lifetime video of a neo-Nazi and a Jew-hating, you know, Arab or something meeting on some fucking internet website bullshit, it's like, yeah, Lifetime doesn't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. It's the stupidest fucking romance, you know, stupid story you've ever heard. Like nobody got murdered, you know? Like if Nora would have murdered somebody, now that would have been sensational. But because she just tried to kick somebody in her high heels and crumpled into a ball of fucking neurosis in an elevator, you know, like there was no real climax. That you know, so you know, thus I'm not sure I got the catharsis that I was looking for.
Well, it doesn't matter what you got. What matters is what you don't got.
My time back for recording and listening to every stupid thing you've ever said.
Aura. You don't have the aura, motherfucker.
I don't have the aura of Nora.
Okay, here's a question. Do the majority of the Clubhouse relationships, like intimate relationships that develop on Clubhouse, do they end in disaster or
Yeah.
are they?
Yes, they do. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
except for one. Actually, yes, it is a disaster. You and Sarah Sebastian, they ended up with a baby. It's horrible.
Are they still together? Are they still together?
I mean, the baby will keep them together, I suppose. I don't know.
I went through this when I was, I think it was 15 or something. It was just a chat, like, through text based, and like, I really liked this girl, like, so much. Like built her up in my head. And then I met her, and I just, like, I was such a coward, because I wasn't a man, I was, like, kind of an older boy. And, I couldn't even talk to her, I just fucking, like, ran away or something. And to this day, I feel so bad.
Damn, that's like some high level retardation.
No, it is. It's dysfunction, but it's something that I think explains why, like, why people who have relationships with Clubhouse think it doesn't work out because it builds some power.
It's the same thing as like meeting somebody on Instagram who spends all their time creating Instagram videos and they're a media influencer or they're on OnlyFans or they're on Twitch or like that. You can't have a relationship with somebody who's addicted to the dopamine of the live stream.
Well, no, they're in a relationship with their audience, right?
Right, exactly.
They're significant. They're getting the significance that they would normally get from like a loved one and the family unit and whatever. They're getting it. They're crowdsourcing, right?
Right.
Now, here's the thing. If the image you built in your head is a mismatch to what you see, then I would like to be, and I'm not, like to be more actualized, to be able to and patient, to be like, okay, let's give it a try, let's see, maybe there's something underneath here, you know, that I can interface with, but maybe that doesn't happen.
It's so fucking rare. I mean, you will be with a girl and you'll just be like, I cannot believe this person is this oblivious. Like, they're incapable of really being in a real relationship. I mean, you would have to sacrifice your own well-being just to be with that person. They're that impersonal. They're that obnoxious.
Or to develop them, and then you have to have faith to see where they can develop. That's a big investment.
You can detect.
Why I thought of it. I think it's literally, it's a more fruitful endeavor to invest in a fatty chick with anybody with less than 1,000 followers.
A fatty.
Because you can all that, you can make her skinny, right? But like, once her mind's been lost to the fucking like social media virus, it's like you can't undo that.
They're pretty rare though. A hot influencer with a large audience is actually still very rare, and
no, there are like high school girls, right, with like 10,000 followers, just because they're like hot.
Yeah,
right?
these college sorority chicks.
And
I
then
get
you're
it.
like, oh, this guy this skincare.
Yeah.
Like, they are doomed for no successful relationship ever in their life because their follower count's only going to go up, right? And they're going to keep going back to this.
Some of them may decide to go private though because they see the trap of the dopamine, or they get into business and marketing and they're no longer suckers. But
Well, no, I know
those sisters. There's 3 sisters. They're like the fucking Northern Irish Kardashians, right? And they've all now turned their accounts private, right?
Mhm.
But they all have thousands and thousands of followers, right? And 2 out of the 3 of them have kids now, right? Neither of them are married though, right?
Yeah.
They're not gonna have. When you see they end up having kids with other.
I guess
They're not
that's.
gonna have successful. They're not gonna have successful relationships and multiple kids and families.
I guess the point is marriage is technically almost impossible because women just have absolutely no concept that it's a spiritual union because they've never spent the time to understand.
Motherfucker, since when have you been an incel?
I don't think this is incel. I think this is like part of the problem where maybe
That's
you.
exactly why, that's exactly why you end up with someone like Nora.
Who ends up with someone like Nora? Diego?
You.
Me? Believe me, I've been catfished before. I mean, I had my suspicions about Nora, but you know the fact that Abby, the only fatty on here who said that Nora is an ugly fatty over 40, like Nora actually knew. Diego apparently still popped that fat ass in Vegas because you know, hey, once you fly a bitch out, you're like, oh fuck, here's my weekend punani. I already paid for it, so let's go, fatty. That's how that goes down. I mean, you calling me an incel. I mean, I can read this, you know, and easily, you know, analyze all of this accurately.
Well, why did you go crazy at Diego today?
Because I go after. I'm annoyed. You guys make me want to be a hardcore Zionist. That's how annoyingly stupid you guys are. If you use the word Jew all the time, it's like saying the word gay all the time in 1985, saying, "Give us our gay rights." It's gay. You guys are gay because you got nothing interesting to talk about.
They're triggered if you need the Jew. They're triggered.
You're so stupid. You talk like you're in fucking World War II or something, T-Robs. You're a fucking stroker.
The most dangerous war you can be in is the one you don't know you're in.
Okay, Neil from the Matrix. Listen, dummy, you're a spider. I'm a fly trapped in your web of despair. N-word, N-word, N-word. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Does it look like a victorious country being infiltrated by fucking foreigners? There's Christendom for like fucking 1500 or fucking 1800 fucking years, okay? And what the fuck is there now? After World War II, there's this secular, diverse society. Only white countries, by the way, are multicultural, and I wonder why.
And so this is all because of the Jews.
Amazing.
All because of Jews. You're stupid. You're low IQ.
Amazing.
You're a rodent. You're just a fucking. You're just a spider. You're just a spider living in a shitty little Northern Irish country. Even if you got rich and figured everything out and you solved the historical dilemmas, you'd still be a miserable little cunt because you're just fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid, so it wouldn't matter what the fuck you do with your life because you're a fucking idiot. You're stupid. You're just like Diego. Same with you, Radby. The 3 of you are the 3 stooges of Clown House.
This nigger's more obsessed with me than anybody, which is also completely obsessed with me.
I'm not obsessed with you, fucking rat. You're so stupid.
I like Edmund, but he's
Incredibly small doses. Incredibly small doses.
Yeah,
And also, by the way, to be fully reception, anything you can.
I assure you, I'm not obsessed with you, you little fucking leprechaun faggot.
That's why you're back again, bitch.
No, I came back to tell you I'm not obsessed with you.
What did you just ask? Is RNA somewhat of a protein or something?
They just kicked me out of the room.
Do I care? Hey,
T-Robs and Rabbi, losers. They were like, why did you go so hard on Diego? And I'm like, because I go hard on him just like I go hard on you two morons. This is the 3 Stooges. I told him, oh, you didn't see the roast? You should listen to it. I roasted his ass with Zach Deliverta for a good 50 minutes today. It's got 10 views because people must think it's funny. It honestly is funny. It's like, I think I'm killing it. Like, I thought I was funny.
you are funny.
Mod me, Ryan. I'll pin the link.
No, you just put it in the chat.
I'm gonna go hop in a peppermint bubble bath. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm waiting for the pool to cool down.
You got time to wait for the mod to start in the chat.
Okay, let me find it. I think we're gonna have to put that in a Disney movie or something, Bussy.
This room's not even happening.
Shut up, fatty. Go to the gym. It's like 7 in the morning over there.
No, it's 6, dumbass.
Yeah, you've been laying in bed, fat ass, for an hour.
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to be.
I already been out of my bed.
Badly, because I really don't hate her. It's just like sometimes when you look at someone's face, you just don't like them for no reason.
Shut up, Betty. Go to the gym.
Okay, I'm gonna post the link in the chat. It's pretty funny. I realized that like I want to like cut down on my Clubhouse even more, like where in the morning especially, like I don't talk to somebody for more than 30 minutes or even 10 minutes. Like gotta keep it minimum. Like talking to somebody for an hour in the morning is just too long, you know, but this was a special one because this is like part 4 of the Diego roast, so but I'm going to like continue trimming and compressing, saving my life and not listening to these people do their talk therapy on me. The one with Issa? Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I went really hard.
Really? It was intense. I'm so happy that the X account is down. Like this is all water under the bridge. You know, it's all just a question of how much longer will it be till Nora comes on the app, and then the whole thing starts over again, and they start doing Jew rooms. Like it's going to snowball. It's coming.
Do you think Diego's system is fair because there's a lot of extra involved in the mental health department?
Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, you know that one guy who got prosecuted for telling that girl to like kill somebody or something, or you know, remember that news article? Or to commit suicide or something like that. Anyways, somebody in through text messages was like, just go ahead and kill yourself or something, and then the person did. So like they got charged.
Go ahead and do it.
Are you talking to me?
Remember when that was like a controversy whether or not someone told Alex New York to kill himself?
That was
Not
me.
it, dude. What?
That was me. I told Alex, kill yourself.
No, like 3 years ago, in Ann's chat, Alex was accusing KB or Andrew Meyer or somebody of saying that he should kill himself. There was no record of it, but he's going, what? Huh? Yeah.
It is so funny. It's like something out of Jedi, like Return to Star Wars, like Jabba the Hutt saying it to like one of his fucking slaves or something.
I never say. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you're quoting Jabba the Hutt from Return of the Jedi.
For no reason, and that says more about me than her. So I said this on the live, and the people were like, ew.
Oh my god, why you have Danny?
This is you can like hear Danny just like say totally random shit. She's really stupid. She's either trying to be funny or she really is fucking like bent.
No, she's
Yeah, she's trying to be funny.
Okay, when do you start going with roasting it? Like,
It's
tell me the time.
literally the whole thing is a roast. I literally make fun of him the whole time.
I was like, this is wild shit. I never saw that.
You need to clean your room, you fucking nasty ass.
I was gonna actually text you yesterday because Pritzker passed some type of
Tom? What, Brian? He's just good.
Don't stop. You're getting closer.
to the ATM yesterday and actually gave me the option to buy Bitcoin. I'm like, what the fuck?
You little hoe.
It's called Allpoint. Have you heard of Allpoint? I believe it's technically owned by Chime.
I'm very flattered that people
Wrongpoint?
so actually Tim thought I was this other guy who just got arrested.
I'm flattered. What a faggot.
Why did he brag about his lawsuit?
I asked you your name when I met you at the gas station, did I?
Did you call him Eric? Robert Taylor.
All about praxeology. I could actually give 6 fucks with
It's true, right? As soon as he started telling me about praxeology, I was like, this is the dumbest person I've ever heard. That's why when I met him, I was like, oh, it's Diego.
Pause for a second. I wanted to say that Rose with Eastside U, where you were roasting him and laughing afterwards, is the funniest shit ever. Like, I love that part the most. So you're like probably laughing off mute.
Yeah.
Is your beard naturally like that?
Yeah, it's like straight down. Yeah.
No, I mean the color.
Yeah, I'm not coloring it. It's just, this is my 42-year-old
You
beard.
they have like this black thing in the middle.
Yep, it's like the reverse of a Hitler. It's a reverse Hitler mustache. Yeah,
The beard has like one stripe down.
I know. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, sorry, go ahead. That's the most stupid interruption. Yeah, I know. I'm learning from you guys. When do you... Oh, now you're back.
This is funny because as I'm making fun of Diego, like Zach is laughing his ass off.
Can you put the volume louder? Oh my god, bitch. That's just shitty ass fucking... It's his speaker. You really need to fix your fucking speaker.
Is it me?
Yes, you need put your computer wherever you're being in radio mode, like having it coming out in the speaker, radio speaker.
Whoa, Julian.
Hey, Juju.
Hey.
It sounded way better before.
Julian, I think you're becoming straight and conservative.
Perhaps. Why do you say that?
How many phones do you have, Edmund?
I don't know, like 60.
Oh my god. Are those all Obama phones?
No.
I'm trying to listen to his interview with Diego. They just say a little bunch of phones. What? They just borrow a bunch of phones.
No, you can buy them $50 a piece. You can get them now for $39.99. It's crazy how they're just giving these phones away.
I'm gonna dox that.
Are they all Android phones?
Yeah.
Who is speaking? Danny.
Danny does seem like a Long Island bitch.
No, Danny seems like she's got dandruff.
Oh my god, Evan, this is not exciting. I even had in shoulders.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Why do you have a fucking elephant tattoo?
I don't know. 'Cause I was doing yoga, smoking weed in LA. I was like, I want to get a tattoo.
like, this is what you guys hired a fucking anti-Semitic guy to work.
We are actually trying to be compassionate, and thus by calling you whole fucking moron.
Are you on your burner too?
No, it's a recording.
Oh, YouTube?
This way, God bless you. I mean, I have no interest in ever actually communicating with you in the real world. So I would just say, good luck. Oh, it's harsh. Good. No, I'm gonna sit with them. The point is, good luck with your life, you fucking losers.
Why do you walk away, you dumbass, like you're like walking in? You're
I love
stupid.
it.
He's stupid.
No, I love what he's doing behind the scenes.
I know, but he like walks away, he goes to the kitchen, he comes back like he's actually talking to them, like,
Yeah, because like you can't just sit there and waste your time. Like I'm trying to do other things at the same time, like hydrate or anything.
oh bitch, this ain't no performance.
This is a performance. What are you talking about? This is definitely a performance. This is a roast.
That looks like a Buddhist tattoo.
Idiot.
Whose room was this segment?
It
Party
was
Zach's.
yeah, Zach and Diego.
I think it's very frustrating. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the whole thing like, I'm looking at like a specimen or a microscope or like a zoo. And I do also try to meet people with compassion. And
Zach is trying to be you.
face personality.
Who?
You mean he's trying to be smart?
No, he's trying to be you so hard. Like it's kind of annoying.
No, I mean you can change and become smarter.
He's trying to be who? Clarify.
Well, he's reading the Tao Te Ching though, so and he's reading Tanya.
Yeah, but the way he talks now, he changed his way of talking.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like you.
Well then, good. I mean, it's public speaking.
Who is this?
Be careful because all communication is hypnosis.
Oh, God
Oh, don't remove him. Don't add me back and Tanani.
Yes.
Oh my God, April, come up here, you blind bitch.
Come up, April, you bitch.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, April.
Hey, coach, I need meditation today. I had a terrible day. I cussed out my coworker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can watch this
Yeah.
next time. I'm very irritated.
Why did you cuss your coworker out?
I gotta go back to Taoism today.
You're a weirdo.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm trying. Look,
Anthony helped me
Why do
yesterday.
you look at Down syndrome as Danny?
I'm doing powerful meditation.
Anthony helped me yesterday when I was fighting with the Witcher.
I think you're masturbating.
No, I'm not. I'm just laying in bed. I just sound very calm.
I know The Witcher. That's a podcast.
No, The Witcher is this Hezbollah. He's a terrorist.
Oh, it's a name of a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, I know that one.
He's a Palestinian terrorist.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
No, but subscribe. It was just some office politics type stuff that I just got irritated. Cause it's like.
Oh, so you lost though. If you got angry, that means you lost. Like got under your skin.
I guess.
Elon Musk calls it cognitive security.
I mean, I've been with my company for let's say like 8 years.
Yeah,
This is the 8th.
they got your ass. You know, you can lose it all in one fucking burst of anger.
No, but it was through a private Slack.
Oh.
It was through a it's still, right, everything is recorded, yada yada. I'm just like, I hope it doesn't come back to bite me.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just come back to Clubhouse, go to a meditation session, and all will be well.
Absolutely. Go back to the fundamentals.
That's right. Just be
Hey,
like,
how's it going?
she's laying in bed. It's only 6:30 in the morning. She's wondering what she's gonna do with her life. Am I gonna just keep waking up every day and turning on Clubhouse? Is this what the rest of my life is gonna be like? I work out outside. I don't go to the gym. I'm going coupon hunting. They're closing the gym that I go to tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I swear to God, like, everything is missing. I think the people at the gym have been stealing stuff, like, non-stop as it shuts down, but it's it. Tomorrow's the last day of my gym. And then I have to go somewhere, go to a different location, but...
Wait, are you in Queens?
No, I'm in Chicago.
Oh.
Are you in Queens?
No, I only asked because I know someone in Queens and they mentioned how their gym is closing too, permanently. Apparently, leadership's being done, I guess. So they're shutting the gym down permanently.
Yeah, with AI, nobody needs to go to the gym anymore.
Everybody can just take PrEP and Adderall. Nobody has to read any books. Everybody's a genius. Everybody's body works perfectly. No need to do any yoga. Like, I mean, how can you even live without stretching? Like, cats stretch. Dogs stretch.
I love stretching.
Some people don't do it. I don't know how people live their lives without stretching. It's like...
I don't know. Me neither. Especially when it's time to perform and you're all tight.
I was listening.
Also, stretching unblocks the chakras.
Mm-hmm.
You could have said, Face the man who talks to a fucking man who's pretending to be Australian woman on here.
Yeah, that's strange.
I'm good with Christy. I can't go that way.
You really think Christy is a woman?
I don't even care.
I mean, it's like talking to you. I could tell you're a guy, talking like an F word.
If it was as common enemy, I would use that tactic, but no. If it was
Wait, is Christy trans?
No, Christy's some Jewish guy who's married to some Jewish man. Sits in a little bedroom and pretends that she's an Australian woman because that's her kink or that's her cosplay. I mean, just talk. Oh, you don't believe it? Ask her to actually read a sentence. She can't. It's like talking to somebody with dentures.
Well, you don't tell Mickey Mouse and Disneyland to take the fucking path. You just go with their flow, And I just learned to just live with it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how people cosplay on here. I mean, she's harmless to me. I just find we're only commenting on it because it's funny how so many people talk to her and think that she's like some hot fucking Aussie wife living in some fucking house, on here just having a good old time. Meanwhile, she's like, 3 hours away from committing suicide, and she's fucking talking to neo-Nazis, And it's like a Jewish guy in a closet or something, married to some other Jewish guy. I mean, maybe I'm stretching it completely, but...
I thought she was Australian. Oh, man.
No, it's like some fucking gay guy who does an Australian voice.
Oh my goodness. April, you thought I was a fucking tranny.
So there's a fake Christine account that goes around doxing her.
Yes, I cosplayed for a year and a half on Clubhouse that I was a transsexual. People believed it.
Faggot.
I think you told me that, but I believed it for a really long time.
Diggable bitch.
this Yaku? Is this Yaku?
Why you always want to be removed? What I do to you, bitch?
Because you don't bring anything to you. You say the same shit. If you
I'm
Fuck you.
gonna leave.
No, I'll leave.
Okay, bye.
I just trolled and leave. I just trolled
Why
and
you
leave.
gonna wanna remove this nigga?
Nigga. Shut up, faggot.
See,
No, I'm not leaving. Fuck you.
Say something
That's why
intellect.
you shouldn't come to Ryan's friends.
I like how Ryan. I like how Ryan likes the chaos.
No, Ryan just texted.
After you're a cunt, fuck you.
Someone needs coffee. Who is
What the hell? The hell just happened?
Get on your face, Abby, you piece of shit. I can't believe Oscar and Jasper hang out with
Removed.
Muslims, Christian, it's for the Abrahamic religion.
There you go. Okay, so is
I get Siri to text you because I couldn't even type on anything.
I was saying that.
Oh my god, that
Lucy, this is the Swedish girl.
yeah, she's always drunk. Come on,
Ryan, I was just telling Lucy that your phone was frozen. Come
come up here. Oh my god, April Sniffer way over here.
So Abby, are you gonna watch the whole roast, or did you like? Is it just we can't take it anymore?
And then when you wake up, I'll probably have watched it already.
So am I going to be first back or?
Oh hey, how are you, darling?
Ugh, this is pointless.
This is like Christy 2.0.
It's like
Are you a man or a woman?
Christie's actually more interesting than this. This is more like David Bobadilla -2 to the second.
Canada won the hockey match
She
today.
don't know what I think. She don't know what I
Which is like waking up drunk.
No. Okay. Maybe you wanna laugh at me, but you don't know what I think. So,
Girl, at this point,
take care. No, please take care. And
I'm out of here.
trying to
later.
Bye, ladies.
Bye,
sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, you must be these faggots.
They don't care what you have to say.
Pray for Diego and Nora's love. Do you think he's messaging her while she's in prison?
Yeah.
I heard, somebody sent me a screenshot of his WhatsApp message to her, and he's like, "Baby, you got me so hard. You go so hard against the Z's. You go so hard against the J's. You make me so hard, Nora. When you go hard against the Z's and the J's and the K's."
What's the Z's?
Sinus.
Oh, did the Jews go all fucking ape shit today because of the fucking ginger Jew babies?
Yes.
Oh god.
The ginger Jew babies? Ooh, I'm gonna have to send them. I'm gonna have to send them that clip. They're gonna love hearing
Oh,
that.
Tea Time is here.
Pussy.
I did not know Tea Time was in here. Is she here? It's like Tea Time.
I guess only justification is that you'll never have children, so like you'll be be very unhappy.
Wait, who sent you that screenshot? Subscribe.
Not the ginger Jew babies.
I don't care about
Diego sent it to me. Diego sent it to
Sweetie,
me.
they've been dead fucking November.
He was trying to gaslight me. He's like, "What do you think about this?" And I was like, "Bro, you're sick, dude." I was like, "You're so sick, and I can't believe she has access to a cell phone in prison."
I don't care about
Oh,
that.
yeah, they do.
Can you send the screenshot to me?
Come on, Abby, it's a fucking joke. Grow up.
Why are you doing this?
You make me so. You make. You're such a patriot. The fact that you're in prison and arrested for attacking a J word in the lobby of a building, like, you go so hard, girl. I'd love you. Free Palestine. Dash
To be
Diego.
honest, I can see him totally doing that, that's why. Yeah, that's something.
I wonder if he has any other free pallies like that he plays around with, or if it's just like her. It's gotta be nobody else, right? Everybody else, because there's a lot of hot free Palestinian chicks. Like he only happened to get the fat ugly one.
Nobody would like them.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on. Before you go.
It's not quite a burp.
Okay,
Close.
everyone listen. Do you guys remember Apply to
Oh my
Q?
god.
Yes. Crazy.
So Nora, before with Diego,
Mhm.
Nora was together with this guy.
Whoa.
I love this song.
Nora was together with this guy. Apply to Q.
It smells like a boo. And sometimes it's not.
Cat.
But sometimes
This is Homer joke.
No way.
well, what she
Oh,
does
this
is
is Andrew?
if you eat off of that soup, you just might look
Hey,
good.
nigga. I love it.
It's fun when you sit on the potty, relax your body, and smell your.
Hope you enjoy that message.
Bye, nigger.
What the
What
fuck?
a child.
You just told some 8-year-old white kid he's an N-word. I guess he trolled you, so maybe he deserved it.
Good, that's a nigger.
Maybe he can grow up to be like you one day, pussy.
Oh, honey, I didn't have the internet when I was his age. My dad said it was the devil.
Are you technically like Michael Jackson? Like, what went wrong? Did, like, your dad beat you?
Was
Like,
I honey, I wish I was Michael Jackson. I'd be fucking rich. I would have my own fucking thing. I would have my own fucking gallery.
I have Peter Pan syndrome. He wants to be Peter
You
Pan.
do have Peter Pan syndrome.
No, I don't. I can't wait to be.
Yes, you do.
Peter
You're a
Pan
fucking
syndrome.
damn delusional fucking faggot nigger bitch who's gonna die in her sleep.
Holy shit. This is
You
getting
know what,
intense.
Ryan? I work
How you talk like that?
because you're a fucking side nigger. Shut the fuck up and
You never met the famous Bussy? The world famous Clubhouse Bussy?
Yeah, and what? If you have a complaint, at the end of the class, there's a fucking damn review. Just put your fucking damn note in a slip in the fucking hallway. I'll read after it in the class.
Everything's gonna be in front of your face.
Ooh.
Okay, then you can fart in my face. It's gonna cost you extra though.
Ooh.
I'll pay extra.
Bussy, where are all the bodies at?
Yo, Bussy is real life hilarious.
For real.
Oh, Ryan's gonna get jealous.
Ryan's also super amazing.
Shut up.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Max. Are you there?
Good, sir. All right, coming in. Okay. Anybody, nobody been into this one, right? All right. Is everybody good? Give me a thumbs up. Everybody give me a thumbs up. Nobody ready for this room, right? Yes, sir. All right. All right. Stay where you're at. We're gonna have officers outside, okay?
That's a quick to Red Lobster.
No, bitch, I'm
Oh
working.
yeah,
I
those
don't,
little cheddar biscuits.
bitch, at this point, I haven't took a shower for a week. My pussy eat a fucking cheddar biscuit. Give me this pussy, nigga. The cheddar biscuit.
After a week, you do have a red lobster.
Edith, how long have you been collecting a pension?
I want my pet nigger.
And how bad was menopause?
Oh, honey, my pussy is like throbbing.
Uh-oh. That's my grandma.
Come on, you just push me, nigga.
That's my grandma.
That's really not the way, I work. And, I'm happy to answer, good faith questions. But I'm telling you, it is a fact. If I say something, for the most part, what I know to be true, that's just how it is. I'm happy to discuss and so on.
That's understandable, Linda. I respect that.
Pardon?
I respect that. I mean, for one, I think I can all agree that you have good character, you've been polite. Some other people incessantly interrupt, they're rude, they're trolling, quote unquote. You've been very polite, and I think that's reasonable to say. It might be in the midst of a conversation, pulling up a reference might be challenging to do it unless you have a break in a moment to do it. But we're telling you, we've never heard any major leader of any Arab government, especially at that time, say kill all.
No, I didn't, sir. I hold on, Dean. I didn't say government. I just said Arab leaders. And I actually, to tell you the truth, I don't even know their names. See what I'm saying?
No,
I don't even know their names.
I understand.
But
I know.
We
don't even know the leaders.
But whilst, hold on. But okay. So whilst I don't know their names, I still know to be true. So right. So when you ask me, what are the names that give me all this information, that I cannot actually do that. I can actually set this aside and go hunt all that down. What I'm saying, I know to be true. I know that you don't think it's true, right? But just the same way you don't think it's true, I know it to be true. And I understand that you have your information, but understand that I too have my information. Right?
So we could say this. What you think may be true may not be true. We have to accept that based on. I'll tell you why. Because
on this point, no. On this one point, no.
Yeah, because nowhere have there any. Maybe they quoted some Arab who's upset in a small town who said that, but we're not any major Arab leader, anybody in position of power. Never heard anything to kill all Jews. Never heard that from Hamas, which is a lie. That even their original chart doesn't speak about killing all Jews, particularly the Jews who are fighting the Muslims, attacking combatants. Because nowhere do they talk about killing women, children, people who are just minding their own business. No, that's not part of their religion. That's not part of what Hamas said in their original charter in 86, and not part of this in their updated charter in 2017. I want to go back to something earlier, just before Noah, but the United Nations resolutions. I did a survey of a decade worth of resolutions. That was a while ago. I have to go back and update it, but it looks at the voting records, and Israel's violating over 60-some UN resolutions. It doesn't respect international law. It's clear, and the world overwhelmingly votes against Israel, but not because they're Jewish. It's because they actually are committing violations of international law, and when that happens, the nations will tend to vote against that violating entity, that violating nation. And so you'll find those who don't, go against the grain. The world say the settlements are illegal, but Israel says no, they're not. We can do whatever we want to do. Those nations that vote in unison with Israel are U.S., for some reason. That's all other topic. But also maybe the UK at times and some.
I know some particular countries, Micronesia, etc.
Right. Now, the point here being is that it's not because they're committing crimes. Israel does not respect international laws.
One second. My point was that Israel is singled out by the United Nations. Hold on, just hear me out. Now, China. Okay, I'm sure that we can both agree. For instance, China has a lot of makes a lot of internal problems for her own citizens. However, China, if you have been marking this for a decade or so, and if you know, there's got to be something a bit off. If China isn't called out, if Iran isn't called out, and you and I know that Iran also doesn't treat her citizens too well, right? I'm just talking about internally in countries. Forget about international law just for the one moment, okay? But if these big players, huge countries, are not even called out, and I can name other countries who mistreat her citizens who are not called out either. So there is something off with these United Nations resolutions, zeroing in on only one country, right? I mean, that is fair to
Israel is
say.
treating its own people fine. This is a thing. I agree.
So, Ace, but exactly.
It's
So
another.
you're making my point. So you're making my point for me, Ace. Actually, that's what I'm trying to say. If the United Nations is only zeroing in on one country, where there are multiple countries that commit offenses to her own citizens, right? So this is not a level playing field in the United Nations.
But what I'm saying is Israel is not treating its own people bad, they're treating another nation poorly.
No.
There is a complaint that comes from the other nation.
No, Ace, I hear what you're saying.
Linda,
But
can
we're
I-
talking about.
Can I tell you something?
Hang on, are you acknowledging the terrorism of this other country?
Linda, so
Is there a few people talking to her? Wait, let's all talk together. We're all talking together here. So do you acknowledge that, well, I know, but you're all talking to her, that's 3-on-1. That's not very gentlemanly. So perhaps you could have 2-on-2.
Can you throw this big mouth weasel down, man?
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. So can you acknowledge the terrorism?
I'm talking now. I'm talking now.
Once I give Elnormo a chance, Elnormo does a
Professor, wait a minute, Professor, if you are there, come up. एक मिनट ऊपर आगे, एक मिनट और
Linda,
Hey, no. One second.
Let me talk to Dee. I'll talk to Dee.
Elnormo, I'll be silent for a while because I've been speaking, but Noah, can you let Elnormo speak a little bit?
no, I want to talk to Linda. Can I?
Well, we can talk to each other. It's not going to be 3 guys on one woman.
You guys just give Noah 45 seconds.
Okay.
I don't.
Wait, I was in the middle of saying something, though, if you don't
But
mind.
Noah was
Do you acknowledge? I understand. Do you acknowledge the
You
terrorism?
understand 45 seconds.
So
Hang on. Wait a second. I was already speaking, if you don't mind. I was already speaking, if you don't mind.
So Linda,
Do you acknowledge the terrorism of the PLO? I'm talking to you. Of the PLO. Do you acknowledge it or not?
No, don't interrupt. Your question is valid. Let Noah speak and then we will respond to you.
But I was before him. I just came up on stage. I was talking on
I
the
was talking first.
You can hold
No, I asked a question. When H said that it's another country.
Interrupting each other.
Quiet.
Be civil
We're not
for
talking.
once.
I'm being civil. I'm talking
All
now.
right, let me
Stop
talk to her.
interrupting me.
Let me talk to.
Stop
Let me talk to.
You have 3 guys talking on one woman. That's not right.
Yeah, I recognize
Okay,
that.
so Linda,
He said, okay, one second.
Linda said something.
No,
Listen.
No,
Yeah, again, like.
You know what, one second, just want to say, he said let Noah speak for 45 seconds, and maybe Noah,
I was already speaking.
I don't know what
You
you
three,
have
you
this.
had Ace, you had Dean, you had Noah talking to one woman. This is not fair. This is not fair.
Linda, do you think this is unfair?
It's unfair. I'm telling you it's unfair. Of course it's unfair.
Okay.
How can you have 3 people on one woman?
Linda, I just want to give you one last
I'm
We have an Israeli support.
Wait a while. Because she was speaking to them, she had no issue. I will not be able to pick you up because I have already picked you up twice. So I will not be able to do it. If they throw you down, stay on mute. When you get the turn, speak then.
Okay, well, how can you have 3 guys on one woman? How is that fair?
Noah, do you just want this guy to go over 1 minute, then you go over 2?
Okay, great. So just listen. So you said excuse me. Hold on. So you said that, hang on, Ace, I'm responding to Ace. Ace, you said that Israel was bad to another country. Do you acknowledge that this other country, as you said, I don't know if it's a country or not, it's Palestine, it's something, that they committed numerous acts of terror? Are you aware of these acts of terror? All of the airplane hijackings, the cruise ship hijackings, attacking the Olympics in Munich? So how can Israel obey international law, as you put it, if the enemy is not obeying the same law? How can only one side obey the law? Explain this to me.
If you have
Explain this.
if you have Western ideals and you live
Not
by
Western ideals. They're high-tech airplanes, not Western.
Oh my God, I'm talking about Israel.
Israel. And I'm talking about Palestine.
Okay.
Are we at war with Palestine?
What is wrong with your normal? I'm trying to
There's nothing wrong. Okay, so
if my
Palestine
neighbor
commits
does
acts of
something
terror.
horrendous, I'm not gonna go and do something back just because my neighbor did it.
So you acknowledge the acts of terror, like hijacking airplanes and the Olympics.
Listen. The question the conversation that Linda was having is unfair. It doesn't seem right. That there's yes, China does horrific things to their own people, absolutely. That they don't eat. The UN doesn't come after them, the ICC and whatnot do not come after them.
We're talking about Palestine.
Hold on, this is what Linda brought up. And I said, you know what, actually speaking, it occurred to me, all the examples that she gave was nations affecting and hurting their own people. But it seems like in this case, maybe there's a complaint that gets put in from the other party, which is the other nation, that is being treated poorly. Israel isn't treating its own people poorly. It's treating the people across the border poorly.
And it's not treating the Arabs who live in Israel poorly.
Hold on. I actually was trying to look up how this works because I don't know. Is there a way is there a complaint? How does this even go down? She brought something up that made me think for a moment, and we were having a discussion.
That's wonderful. So I asked you a question.
Okay.
Do you acknowledge the terrorism of the PLO? And why did they do this?
Can you
the Palestinian Liberation Organization, the airplane hijack.
Can you give me the dates and the years?
1972, the Munich Olympics, they kidnapped 12 Israeli Olympic.
That was
over.
Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting, sir. Stop interrupting, sir.
Listen, hold on, guys.
Go ahead. Do you acknowledge this terror?
One second, you will not speak now. You wrap up in 1 minute.
No, that's a lot. Khalas.
No, just
Arhan,
next
brother.
Again and again, we are jibber jabber listening to you. Wrap up your argument in 1 minute. We already gave you sufficient time. Then don't keep this victim card with you.
No victim card. Terrorism. No victim. Terror. The terror of Hamas. You acknowledge the terror of Hamas? Are we supposed to obey different rules than you? Are we at the same?
Do you acknowledge the terror of IDF and the?
So you do not acknowledge. So you don't want to answer my question.
No. I can answer it if you
answered it. You answered it.
Linda is a very honest person. We can have a back and forth and concede on this.
So are there two sets of rules? Different rules for us and you?
Me? I'm in the fucking. Me? Like I said, is from the fucking West.
Are there two different sets of rules? You get to hijack airplanes.
Rules apply to the world. No, listen. The rules are for the entire goddamn world.
So if you break the rules, what are we supposed to do?
Not break the rules? What is you so childish?
Yes. So if the PLO and Hamas break the rules, what do we do? How do we respond? I ask anybody. What are we supposed to do?
But the 1972 attack was not by the PLO. Can you someone Google it? This illiterate guy is quoting anything
It's
about
not
Black September.
the PLO.
It was for the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. Black September. It was Wait, are you not understanding what I'm saying? Did the Palestinians attack the 1972 Olympics?
Thank you.
I don't think I'm done. No. Please answer the
you're
question.
done. You have
I'll
had
be
your
done
1
with it.
minute. You have had your 1 minute.
You haven't answered the question. So
Okay,
you
no
accept
problem.
you accept
I
the
want to
terrorism?
talk to her. Okay, I want to talk to Linda, alright? Thank you so much. So, Linda, going back to the same question initially, before Elnorm tried to distract the whole argument of that Israel is based on a vacuum, you say that the Arabic leaders told the Palestinians to leave during 1948 war, promising they could return them after their victory.
This is a total lie, and I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe because you are a sincere person, Linda. Okay, I know you're listening to me. I know you're going to come out like review the things that I'm gonna give you afterwards.
I'm listening. I'm not reviewing.
All right, perfect. So historians. I'm gonna give you Israeli scholars, Israeli historians themselves, like Benny Moritz. He have found no conclusive evidence or proof that Arabic leaders issued widespread evacuation orders to the Palestinian Arabs. Now, this is the first thing. The second thing, his name is Benny Morris, and if you need the evidence, I can put it on the chat right now. Perfect. The second thing that I'm going to say, the British intelligence archives and Arab radio broadcasts from the 1948 do not show any clear instructions at all telling the Palestinians to flee. Instead, many Palestinian communities, they have fled to because of the direct attacks and the massacres and the fear from the Jewish militias, the one that I told you about before, which was the Haganah and the Igor. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. The second thing that I'm going to say, the Israeli massacres themselves, they forced the expulsions. And that is the main cause. Events like Deir Yassin, the massacre of Deir Yassin, April 1948, the Jewish parliamentary group, they have killed over 100 Palestinian civilians, and they have terrorized the whole Palestinian people from the villages. And you have in just 1 month earlier, the plan of Dalet, in March 1948, a military strategy by Zionist forces. They aimed to depopulate the Arabic leaders, the Arabic Palestinians, so they can secure Jewish control. So Israeli forces destroyed over 500 villages. So to make the right for the Palestinians to return is impossible.
Okay, so no. I can't, first thing, I'm really tired, so I can't do this now. What I'm going to try to do, and I'm not really sure how to post links here and so on and so on. If I'm on here tomorrow, and if I see you tomorrow, what I'm going to try to do is call up some kind of source, if I can find it, because I understand that you went ahead and checked sources. I'm going to try to find time tomorrow. I'm kind of busy on Fridays, actually. I'm going to try either tomorrow or, one of these days, because I know what I know. I understand what you just read, but I do know what I do know. And I've heard this not really from sources online like you found, right? I've heard this from Israelis and their parents and their grandparents who were there at the time. This is going back a few years ago. We're actually there. We actually lived in Israel in 1948, and they saw it happen. What I will say is that I have some friends who live in Petah Tikva. Petah Tikva is kind of a small town. Say it's about a half hour outside Tel Aviv. And what one of my friends' dads did tell me, they live near a place that was named after the word wheat, like Se'ar. And they did say in that tiny area, in that tiny neighborhood, that the Arabs actually in 1948 were harassed to leave, right? He actually did say that. He didn't say killed or violent. He said they were harassed to leave, okay? So I will say that I got that, almost, firsthand, okay, from a Jewish person living in Israel, okay? As far as what I do know to be a fact, though, that the leaders of the Arab, either leaders, perhaps I think that is the correct word. It could be leaders, it could be what we would call today perhaps influencers, advise them to leave, and so on and so on. But as this person told me that it did happen in that neighborhood, as a fact, I also believe that happened as a fact that they were told that would happen. Leave now, because we're going to take care of the Jews, and then you can come back. I hope I can find some sources online, but if I can't, I'll let you know, right? I'll let you know. Perhaps I could get in touch with somebody who's wiser than I who could find it, because I do know it to be a fact. The same way that that gentleman told me that indeed happened in that tiny neighborhood, that they were harassed. So I have no reason to disbelieve him about that, right? So I'm being as fair. Really fair.
I appreciate your honesty and your sincerity here, Linda, but I just wanted to let you know that to stay objective is the best thing to do, because I can be subjective and I can say I had one family from Palestine since 1948 that supports my claim. So I'm just telling you, some Israeli scholars like Benny Morris himself, yes, and there's no any evidence on any radio in any Arabic nation giving instructions to the Palestinian Arabs, leaders, or any instructions at all, whether from governments, whether from leaders, whether from anywhere. They didn't find anything at all. So I'd rather stay objective as possible, and I appreciate your honesty, and I'll be looking forward to waiting for your response.
I cannot promise you that it's going to be tomorrow or Monday or so on. I don't know when I'll be able to, but
Linda, may I interject for a second, please, Linda?
Yes, Norman.
Thank you. So Benny Morris,
One second.
Yeah, Linda.
There are more people in.
Yeah, I'm helping Linda. I have the source. I want to answer what Noah said. Benny, I'm not chaos. I'm helping Linda. Benny Morris very much. You guys are you taking turns beating up on a woman?
Let him help.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No victim. Stop beating up on a woman. She's being very polite. No victim.
Did I beat up on you?
Stop beating up on her. All of you stop right now. I'm speaking. Ace, you don't need to talk to Linda.
I'm gonna ask her.
My time. You're interrupting me.
I will back turn.
I was speaking. Excuse me. Benny Morris confirms that Arab leaders ordered their citizens to leave and that they would return later after Israel was wiped out. So I'm sorry, Noah, you're mistaken about Benny Morris's account. And these accounts are confirmed by the most respected Israeli historian. You're just wrong about that. Linda didn't know. I know because I studied the matter. What other point would you like to make, Noah?
Okay. All right. Now, mute yourself. Okay.
I was already muted.
Okay. Benny Morris, he's like a prominent Israeli historian. He has extensively researched the 1948 the Palestinians' displacement. Okay. He find no indication. And first of all, I want you to give me like a proper evidence, because I have a proper evidence that supports that no Arab leaders were held accountable for any 5% of the total exodus, or for the total.
I don't know what that. Benny Morris confirms what I'm telling you, sir.
Okay, where's the evidence? Give me the evidence.
The evidence is in Benny Morris's history, sir.
Where?
And I'm wondering. I beg your pardon.
Give me the evidence, please.
Excuse me. You made the claim. And I am contradicting your claim.
Okay.
No, you put me the link on what you said. I want you to tell me what your claim is.
One second. I want to mod this for a minute. Why didn't you ask directly, give me the reference, and why you went ahead and made your argument?
I can't hear you.
If you are looking for references, you should ask for the reference. But you made your argument. Since you made your argument,
I asked for the reference. I asked for this reference right now. Because I do have the Benny Morris is quite clear. So let's move on to the next question.
Bro, who is Benny Morrison? Can you help me out? Who's that guy?
The Israeli historian. What's your next question, sir?
The Israeli historian. What do we have to do with the Israeli historian?
No, this was Noah's claim, and I'm refuting it. Noah, what's your next question?
This is your claim,
This is one-on-one with Noah, sir. 1 minute.
Can you help me
Sir, one minute, sir. I was talking to Noah. Sir, one at a time.
What is 1948? Can you help me understanding that?
In 1948, 5 Arab countries attacked Israel. I will now name them. Syria, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Jordan. In 1928, on May 15th, May 15th, 1948, sir. Look it up. The day after Israel declared independence. 5 Arab armies and 2 militias, including one from Pakistan, by the way, you'll be glad to know, attacked Israel. And they lost the war. We fought for a year. This was following 3 years of an Arab revolt between 1936 and 1939. These are all the historical facts. What is your next question, sir?
My next question is my first question initially, because I made up a claim and I said I would put out the evidence for it. And since you said no, you're contradicting my claim, please give me the contradiction of my claim that states that Benny Morris did already found an evidence that says that those Palestinians were commanded by any Arabic leader or any leaders to leave Palestine. Please.
So are you saying it wasn't their leaders, but somebody else ordered it? Because what is the basis of your claim about Benny Morris? I'm challenging your claim.
Okay, I'm challenging you to give me the evidence.
Okay, you made the first claim.
Until you give me the evidence, until you give me the evidence, there will be no evidence provided for me. I will only send. I
had to move this guy down. See, we have to understand basic things here. When it comes to Israel and Palestine conflict, you need to have a very deep knowledge about it. You can't be just coming and putting comments like this. Okay, then we will go back again. If you want to learn about the history. No, Nero, just a minute. Do not interrupt. See, when you just come about and you start speaking about the Arab and Israeli first war, you have to speak about the paramilitary groups of Israel as well. Before that, before 26 May 1948, you want me to do that? You want me to read about it? You want me to what they did? See, you cannot come here and say, oh, this Arab leader, he said that, like, you go back, we will kill Jews, and then you can come back. This is not a story, man. You don't understand this. First of all, what is Israeli doing there? What are the Jews doing in that land?
Yeah, again, my claim is the argument is
Jewish land.
No, that's not Jewish.
No.
Because they were welcomed. That was the mistake of Palestinians. They welcomed them with the humanity. Now you are paying them back by
When did they welcome us?
Okay.
That's false.
Okay,
what was done to you in Poland?
Hold on a second, please.
Who killed you guys?
Brother,
Who killed you guys, man?
If anything, they blocked us. They stopped us from coming in with a white paper.
So it's a Jewish land,
We're playing the first PA's gangster.
Hold on a second, guys. You said it's a Jewish land, right?
Correct.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that that land is Jewish in nature and everything in history, in the artifacts and archaeology, correct?
Okay.
In the geography and the layout, like for instance, Jerusalem, Yerushalayim. Al-Quds is not the original name, my friend.
Al-Quds is one of the names of Jerusalem. It's okay, go ahead.
No, it's not. It's Arabic in origin.
Alright,
Yeah.
That's not my claim. So you said it's Jewish?
That's what in origin. That's
Okay.
what in origin.
Hebron, whatever, go ahead.
Yeah, Hebron. Now, Jewish, right? Ashkelon?
Asqalan, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Ashkelon is Hebrew in origin, yeah.
Perfect.
Where does Gaza come from?
Gaza, actually it's mentioned in the Bible, but did you finish?
Yeah, it's Hebrew, it's Jewish.
Did you finish? Okay,
Neapolis,
perfect.
by the way, is not
Now
just
you mentioned.
Neapolis. You don't have the P in Arabic. It's actually Shem, which is Hebrew.
Okay, alright.
So that is Jewish land, my friend.
Alright, perfect. I agree with you. It's not a Jewish land, it's an Israeli land. However, first of all, you have to understand the Philistines, Pentapolis, like Gaza, and Ashkelon, which is Asqalan, and Ashdod, Ekron, and Gath, all of these kind of locations in the Holy Land, Palestine, they pre-existed for centuries and had a formidable cultural presence, if I may say it right there. And the thing is, I do not negate the fact that Israel had a monarchy, right? Back in the days, for 120 years, I don't remember. But the predate Israel's monarchy, while the Israelite had a monarchy held a diplomatic recognition by Egypt, by other nations, by the Babylonians and other nations, the earlier inhabitants, and listen to me carefully, earlier inhabitants have compelling claims based on chronological precedence, archaeological evidence in Megiddo, in Hazor, in Ashkelon, in Ekron, shows centuries before pre-Israelite occupation, back in the days, that the genetic studies they link modern day Palestinian Arabs to ancient Levantine populations. So let me finish. I didn't finish. First, occupancy, they carries the moral weight regardless of your of Israel, the Kingdom of Israel diplomatic status. All right. So, and the evidence they should suggest that the modern day Palestinians, they partially descend from these earliest inhabitants. Thus, they recognize the kingdomship doesn't the recognized kingdomship of Israel does not override at all the claim that based on original settlement and genetic continuity.
No, it actually does.
No, earlier inhabitants.
It does, because with that sample size, when you say genetics, how big was that sample size?
Do you need an evidence for it?
No, I need a sample size.
What do you mean a sample size?
I need a sample size because of all the Palestinians that you have today are not from that land.
Okay, if I was able to give you the link for it, source for it.
No, I've seen the study. What's the sample size?
I don't know what do you mean by the sample.
Sample size meaning how many samples of Palestinians did they do DNA tests?
I said partially. I didn't say all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I said partially.
Same can be asked to gangster. What about the Jewish population?
Yeah, the Jews.
Hold on a second.
Can you provide 80% of the Jews today have Levantine DNA in them?
Okay, give me that.
Give us a sample size now.
Yes, give me any Israeli DNA test that says that those people used to be from this land.
Now, asking for the sample test.
Yeah, but here's the difference between me and you.
No. Give us a sample test. Let's go back to your argument. You ask the sample size now.
I'm giving you the answer.
Don't talk. Give us a sample size. I said, don't talk. Give us a sample size.
Excuse me.
Don't talk like this.
Don't do the games.
You do that. Give us a sample size now. Now you give us a sample size. You claimed something. Now you give us a sample size.
Bro, he's abusing in Hindi, bro.
The thing is, guys, just for your information, yes, that study.
What the fuck? He's an Indian.
No, he's not Indian. He's Jewish. But the thing is that this study, it says that partially.
You mean he's a piece of shit, right?
Yes, the Palestinians were partially descended from the Canaanites and the Philistines, and the other ones, guess what? They were Jewish initially, and the other were Christians and Muslims and from Arabs and from other countries. So if we were really going to make this argument, actually, with you occupying their land, there will be no difference between the Palestinians and the Jews, genetically speaking. However, the earlier inhabitants of this land, the settlements that used to be there, in Jericho and Megiddo and elsewhere, it even predates the Bronze Age, before 1208 BC. So, the Israelite identity might have existed, but the land was hardly vacant, right? So that's what I wanted to say. The text alone does not prove overshadowing the text of the evidence that they have about the Kingdom of Israel does not prove any overshadowing of any older population. So how about considering biblical text in the book of Joshua and the book of David? They are driving native peoples like the Canaanites, like the Philistines, from their own land. If the Israelite narrative itself, it concedes displacing the prior inhabitants, how can you use that fucking monarchy to justify a modern claim that we have a historical claim for this land? Sorry guys, I talked too much.
No, that's true, Noah, that's true.
See, the moment I asked gangster for the proof, he started abusing.
Yeah, that he was trying to abuse in Hindi. He was saying that, he was saying it's motherfucker.
What does it mean, mother truth?
The moment I asked him for the proof, he starts abusing.
Bring up Gangster Zion. He seems to want to debate me about whether
Bring him up. Bring this idiot up. Let's make him cry more.
Jesus is an Israelite. He's not. He's Palestinian, bro. He was a Palestinian Jew. Get over yourself. Y'all didn't even like Jesus, but you want to claim him now? Bruh.
They don't even do what Jesus taught them to do. They don't do those things as well.
They don't even believe
Can
in
someone pull? I have invited Gangster. All he has to do is click on his profile and accept the invitation.
I have invited him as well, so he can come up.
Gangster, why were you so triggered the moment I asked you for the proof?
I'm in the middle of speaking of Noah, by the way. So, by the way, Jesus is not a Palestinian. Can you show me anywhere where it says he's a Palestinian?
Can you show me anywhere where it says that he's an Israelite?
Well, I can show you he's a Judean. That he was born in Judea.
Okay, so like if you were reading what I said that he was a Jewish Palestinian.
There's no such thing as a Jewish Palestinian back then.
Well,
Did you not hear what Noah
Jesus
said?
was,
The Palestinian back then was like a Philistine.
Like Israel didn't even really exist, wasn't even a real thing during
No, it
the
was a
time
Judean.
of Jesus Christ, sir. So it's
No, that's
just like let's just be honest, like
No, let's just be honest. Are you a Christian, Bev?
no, I'm not a Christian.
Okay.
I do come from a
What's the best
Christian
record
background.
that we have today?
You said what? Repeat.
What's the best record that we have of Jesus?
New Testament.
Gangster, do you love
The
Jesus?
New Testament. What does the New Testament say where Jesus?
I will tell you what it does it say. It says that Jesus lived in the Roman. Yeah, Jesus lived in the Roman occupied Palestine. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, and he grew up in Nazareth, right? Both in what was then called Judea and Galilee, right? Which were under Roman control. The Romans referred to the whole region of Judea and Galilee as Palestina. After 135 CE, yes, and that is after, you know what is after?
132 CE.
Yeah, 135. Yeah.
I don't remember, it's
132 CE.
I mean, that is after the revolution of Bar Kokhba. Yes, Bar Kokhba.
I'm just trying to find the video, but I remember this man broke it down like geographically that technically he was Palestinian.
He wasn't a Palestinian.
And at the time they were calling it Palestine or Palestine, something like that.
So it was Palestine only.
He was Jewish.
Yeah.
And so
he was born in
he was
Judea.
Palestinian.
No, he was a Judean. Not Palestinian.
Not true. Okay, no.
Okay, this is the province there, man. The province there.
Gangster. Judea and Galilee. What was their call?
So
Like
both
both of them.
here's the
What was-
problem with your claim is that
Listen,
DNA does not denote
What was okay?
not it denotes you having a claim to the land. In the sense that it doesn't give you the exclusive claim to the land. See, you admitted that
What
it was
was-
a monarchy. It was a
No, not Jewish. I didn't say Jewish monarchy. I didn't say Jewish monarchy. I said Israelite monarchy.
Alright, no worries.
There is a difference. There is a difference.
No, it's antiquity. That's the whole point.
Okay.
You want to say it or not?
All right. It's not about antiquity. Why doesn't
people with the same identity?
why doesn't the genetics
Hey,
and
let me make
the
it even
links
better. The B'nai Israel.
Bani Israel? Oh, you want to say it in Arabic?
The children of Israel, correct.
You want to say it in Arabic so you want to appear more smart. Okay.
No,
In the beginning.
No, that's how you say it in Hebrew. B'nai Israel, not Bani Israel.
Okay. First of all, how can you say that genetics that links nowadays Palestinian Arabs to Canaanites predating Israelis for a base? Can I finish? Okay, let me finish.
No.
No. Okay. You will be muted then. I'm gonna have to finish my statement. So, how can you say that the genetics that proves that modern day Palestinians have more genetics to this land predating Israel's monarchy, even in the Bronze Age in 1208? How can you say that?
Yeah, because the majority of them do not have it. The majority of them are not from there, by the way, no.
How
The
many?
majority of them.
How many of them?
There's a number of reasons. Number one,
How many of them?
Where their family came from. In Arab cultures, what does their last name denote? If someone's called an Al-Masri, what is an Al-Masri?
I don't know.
Masri means an Egyptian, right? So your last name would denote your tribe or where your family origin is by its city. Somebody named Al-Baghdadi is from Baghdad, means your family originated from Baghdad. Somebody's from Al-Saud would mean he's from Saudi. Look up the most common Palestinian names. Al-Masri means you're an Egyptian. You're not a Palestinian, you're an Egyptian. Al-Baghdadi, like I said, is from Iraq. Al-Yamani means you're from Yemen. Al Saud means you're from Saudi Arabia.
What is that related to anything?
Do you know how many Palestinians have last names?
Where's that from that you're
What is that
Do
related?
you know how many? Look up. Just type in anywhere you want. I'll give you a source if you want. Look up the top common last names of Palestinians. This proves the fact that a majority of their families actually only came here in the last maybe couple hundred years. So they're not indigenous. The majority of them are not indigenous to the land. They were travelers. And even if you take a look at it,
before 1945.
even in the British record, even in the British
Who were living there before 1945?
Can you listen? A smaller population than it is today. What happened was that in 1920, early 1900s.
What are you saying? Are you dumb? Are you trying to?
Earlier 1900, a much smaller population, correct? From 19.
You guys are invaders. You guys were actually kicked out of Europe. This is a written history. This is documented history. Are you trying to
Came to the land during the British man.
See, he's trying to appropriate, I told you guys. Like, what's the connotation you were trying to, bring by these names? Also wasn't
What kind of idiot is he, this person?
No, why did you move him down? I was.
I didn't move him down.
I moved him down. What he's trying to do is he's trying to, go back and revolve us around the tribe.
He's a fool. He's ignoring the whole documented history. There are following videos.
What this has to do with it, it's very clear.
That these Israelis were actually bought in ships like rats from Europe.
When this Balfour Declaration happened, what they said, they said partition of Palestine. They didn't say partition of Israel or something like that.
They are the same people who were kicked out of when the ships actually tried to approach the US coast. They were kicked out from there also. It was only when they, it was mandate of Palestine. Even in 1944, it was mandate of Palestine.
And don't come here. See, I can teach you a very good history on these names, Al-Baghdadi, Al-Saud and all. They are not even the country names. This land was before, this was named, even the land was named on the
How dumb are these people? People say they are very intelligent. How? If Jews are like this, I consider them dumb.
The thing is that he said the Al-Masri argument, the family name argument.
This is how they are, like they're trying to. Al-Baghdadi comes, his actual name was Al-Badri, not Al-Baghdadi.
No, he's talking. No, he's talking about
Wait.
That's an argument that they are using. They say if someone's last name is Al-Masri, that means he's Egyptian. If someone's name is Al-Hindi,
So I will tell you, in India, there's a guy there's a gangster named Lawrence. Is he from England?
No, he's not. But the thing is that that does not mean that they're not natives. You don't have any proof that says that, right? I can just name. By the way, my cousin's name is Mecca. Does that mean that she's from Saudi? Many Jewish families also have the same names, referring to any foreign places. Ashkenazi Jews from Europe.
As per report, there were 50,000 Jews living in the land of mandate of Palestine before 1945.
Exactly. However, the migration.
50,000 was the population.
Exactly. The migration that you were talking about, it was from neighboring regions. It was small compared to the existing native population that was there, right? So it's like whatever goes for you goes for us too. Like you have the Ashkenazi Jews.
I'm really sorry.
You have the Sephardic.
There's a perception that Jews are very intelligent, right? But looking at this person, this is about to change. If they act like this and if they talk like this, I don't think that will be idiocy, right? Not
Yes.
intelligence.
Exactly.
He is literally denying the documented history, videographical evidences, photographic evidences. These Jews being deported from Europe in ships like kettles, without food, without clothes, without footwear, coming into the land of Palestine like beggars. How can he deny that? Oh, you're a donkey. Bro, come on, literally, a donkey actually has more sense than you. Bring him up. Can someone bring him out?
How can we do this? Because it doesn't show me.
You're the mod, Noah. Bring him up.
It doesn't show me. Wait.
Even I'm not able to bring him up.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got it.
So yes, he says that he never denied it. So What are you saying?
Coming back to their homeland, Thor. You said that there were 50,000.
Homeland, as per a myth,
You said 50,000, right, Thor?
the world doesn't work on scriptures.
What was the number, Thor?
The world doesn't work on scriptures.
What was hold on, are you a kafir? So you're a proper Muslim? Are you a kafir? I thought you were a proper Muslim.
I'm a Muslim.
Okay, so what does your kitab
But
say?
I don't bring Quran
Your own kitab?
in politics.
Do you even read your own
And I won't let you bring Torah in politics.
Politics is above Allah subhanahu
No,
wa ta'ala.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Okay, say politics is better than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
I am telling you, I am not going to discuss theology in a political debate.
It's the word of Allah.
What you are trying to do is you are actually trying to.
What do you mean it's not?
And Torah, okay, I think that Torah has been corrupted.
The word of
You're
Hashem.
saying that the Quran, no, forget about my Torah.
Wait.
Wasallam gave to me. I'm talking about your Quran, your kitab.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Listen,
What is your Quran say? Are you saying your Quran is
Yes, no, this is a very common statement now. Go, what does Quran say?
What does it say? Tell me, what does it say?
I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and say.
From the land that we came from.
No, actually, listen. You know what the Quran? No. I'm gonna say it.
The same people that Quran is talking about.
Third. Do you know what actually the Quran is saying? Do you know actually what the Quran is saying? Third.
And you are the same people Quran is talking about.
Hold on a second. Gangster. Do you know what actually the Quran is saying about you guys? About the Israelites? The children? Yeah.
Which verse would you like?
The verse.
Romania, verse 17. Which one would you like? Which one?
Okay, alright. I'll tell you. Let me finish.
How can
Let me finish. The children of Israel, when Moses wanted to go back to the Holy Land, do you know what your people have said? If you want to talk about the word of Allah, the people said, go, no, that's not the story that I'm talking about. They said, go there with your God, with Hashem, and we are not coming for you, we're not fighting with you, we are going to stay here in Sinai, we're not fighting for the Holy Land. That's what the Quran say. Do you need the verse?
Okay, but you know they entered the land,
Do
correct?
you know the verse?
Yeah, yes. But that's
So,
what happened afterwards.
since you're talking about the Quran actually disproves everything you say, because your people, the Israelites, they refuse to go to fight for the Holy Land, for their supposedly Holy Land. So why they didn't go? Let's talk Islamically speaking.
Salaman alayhi salam.
No. I'm talking about the children of Israel. Don't deviate.
Okay, wait, is Dawood not the children of Israel?
I'm not talking about Dawood. I'm talking about the Israelites, and you're talking about the Israelites, right?
Correct. Is Dawood not part of the
Perfect. Since you're talking about the Israelites, how come you didn't know the story that when they said to Moses, go there with your God, we're not coming with you?
Yeah, they got scared and they got stuck in the first.
Yeah, because exactly. So Islamically speaking, Quranly speaking only. It's inside the Quran because you wanted to bring the Quran. So you wanted to bring the Quran, right?
Yeah, and what happened after?
Okay, answer to me Quranically that they have refused and they went into the land and they, yes, and then I would acknowledge you, Islamically speaking, that they do have the right for this land.
No worries. No worries. Dawood alayhi salam, was he not a melech?
I'm not talking about Dawood, I'm talking about the children of Israel. Predate.
Yes or no?
I'm talking about the predate. Predating Israel.
Oh, right.
Yes,
yeah. And they went in, and then they went into the land afterward.
How did, okay. They went to the land
afterwards.
Yeah, they went to the land afterwards. Where in the Quran? Where in the Quran? Where in the Quran does it say that? Go ahead.
It implies it, right? Dawood alayhi salam.
Okay.
And Sulaiman alayhi salam. They were kings, were they not?
Yeah, they were kings. Yes.
Okay, kings over who?
Kings over the Jews. The children of Israel.
Right. So that means that they were in the land having a kingdom.
All right.
Okay, good. That proves my point.
Why you didn't answer my question then? My question was very specific. Why did the children? No, that doesn't answer my question. Initially, no, that's not a fallacy. You're just making a red herring.
This this exact thing is not there.
So you're making a red herring right now. I'm initially talking about the children of Israel refusing to go there with Moses, and they saying, go there with your God, we're not going to be fighting with you. Initially, that doesn't give you the right to stay in this land, because what? If you're going to bring David's argument and Solomon's argument, I can bring you David's argument and Joshua's argument, deviating and trying to displace all the Canaanites that we used to be living next to each other. And this Holy Land, so again, that doesn't.
Put judgment upon them.
How? Where in the Quran does it say that? Go ahead.
Not in the Quran. I'm saying it from the Torah.
That's in the Torah. I don't care. I don't care about the Torah. I'm talking Islamically.
The Prophet cared about the Torah.
Okay, yeah, the Torah that was given to Moses, not the ones that says your God forgets and regrets and he rests.
When two men came to judge.
The Torah. This is not the Torah that we have right now. What are you talking about? Now we are making a red herring. Going back. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I know that fucking argument over and over again. You guys don't understand.
But he confirmed it. Did he confirm it, yes or no?
Yeah, the Torah that was given to Moses. What you have right now is just like some random people are talking about it. Now I'm talking about the children of Israel. Why did they refuse to go to the Holy Land, which gave them the right to stay in this land? And why did they refuse? That's not the story that I'm talking about. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ignorant. You don't know anything about the Quran. So again, the same question. The same question. Why did the children of Israel refuse to go to the Holy Land? And they said to Moses, go there with your God. We are not fighting. This is not our war. Why? Answer that question without any red herring or without mentioning David or anything.
So what I was saying was that he came into they lost faith, and so that's why they didn't go into the actual land. But Noah, here's what you're missing right now.
Exactly. So he didn't go to the land.
No.
He didn't go to the land. You say that he didn't go to the land.
No. They came into the land afterwards.
When?
You idiot. They came into the land afterwards.
Why are you losing your cool? Just because you don't have arguments, you will start like you idiot. What nonsense is this?
I mean, that's what his Hasham is teaching him. And I'm a Muslim, of course, I will not use all of these kind of bad Hasham words. So go ahead, gangster.
And gangster, I'm a very bad Muslim. I can actually give it back. If you try it.
Give what back? You have nothing to give back. You're a Khmar, you're a donkey Thor.
We're gonna make a Khaybar. I'm not gonna get to that.
In someone.
Thor, you said 50,000 in 1945.
I said I will put that donkey foot in the same place you came out of. Okay, don't talk to me like this. I said I will put that donkey foot in the same place from which you came. So shut the fuck up and talk to Noah in a respectful manner. You fucking idiot.
Okay, so gangster, tell me, why did you say that the children of Israel refused to go there at the time of Moses, right? He left.
No, he was pushed down by someone.
I mean, he was trying to dodge that question. He wanted to speak Islamically, he wanted to appear like a smart person who knows about Islam too much. Now answer, bitch. He read the Quran, he only read the verse that says, confirming the Torah and the gospel that was given to Moses and that was given to Jesus.
I started my day by the Jew bashes, Zionist bashing, that's so good, that feels so good.
اذهب أنت وربك in the Quran. They don't know that. They only know that the Quran is confirmed in the Torah. So gangster, read the Quran again, because actually this proves all your arguments. You don't know anything about the Quran. You're just such an ignorant child of Israel, even though I doubt that you're one of the children of Israel. So please,
Definitely is not.
Yeah, please read the verse and please tell me
what. Progeny of Shem. Do you actually feel that he's a progeny of Shem?
I think that Hashem in the Torah that says that God can rest and forgets and regrets and does all of these things, I believe that these satanic religion, that satanic religion can, you know, produce such people like gangster, you know. What does it say in Ezekiel 23? What does it say in Judges 22? I'm sorry, you Muslims, you have, you know what, Thor? I'm an ex-Muslim, but I would say I left Islam because of the verse that says that you should go and rip open pregnant women. I'm sorry, that's in Hosea 13:16. God is punishing the Israelites, telling them that he will rip open the pregnant women stomach. I'm sorry.
Well, let's not discuss theology here. That we can do next time.
So no, he's trying to make him smart, like he's trying to make himself smart by saying that he knows everything about the Quran. I know everything about the Torah. You kafir. You say kafir.
I don't think we can call him kafir. Right?
It's in Hebrew. It's the same thing. He's Ben Zona.
Anyways, the Zionist bashing will continue after namaz. I actually have Friday prayers. Professor, will you like to continue?
Yes, actually, I have to go too because of the Friday prayers.
It's time right now, but yeah, we cannot continue this. We will continue it some other time.
After namaz, right?
Yeah, after namaz. Yeah, after namaz we can continue.
Yes, after namaz. All the Zionists are actually most welcome to get their
ass
kicked again. So
let's come on, bro. We're going to pray now, so let's not, you know, say any things that impurify our tongue, like Zionist or evil. Don't say that.
Anyways, Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Allah Hafiz, Khuda Hafiz, whatever you call it. Goodbye.